Sippers, I'm back for a little bit. I'm back. Thought I would hit a little soothing sound. So listen, I was listening to some people earlier today. Baby, how Mr. Brown done went behind Fox 4 News and cut a rug. Hold on, I gotta start. Oh my goodness, it's a cut. One of my classmates sent me something. Hold on. About what I've been talking about for months. About how they finna play it out with this fool. He got behind Fox 4 News. So before I get off into what happened in court today, baby, because in a minute, it's gonna all be crystal clear why they bypassed a lot of steps in Collin County. They did not want this horrendous, god awful. Hey Janet, thank you for baby. Shit, Janet know I love her because I tried to act like I didn't see her reaching out to me. I said, oh my goodness, Janet is sending for me. Auntie P, get up. Come on, I gotta dust myself off and get back into the swing of things. So, hey, Crystal. And Janet's like, what we doing, Auntie P? What we doing? Hey, Naturally New Orleans, I missed you earlier, child. Who else was up here? Regina. Hey, Regina, I'm sorry I missed you. It's hard getting back once you've been off for so long. I've been off for so long. But I got to get back into the swing of things. So thank you, Janet, for holding me accountable. Josiah, is that how you say his name? I don't even remember. Baby, he went off on Fox News while they was trying to lie, hate to see Fox News coming. Cleared the lie so fast, even the lie saw the truth. Baby, let me take this down so y'all can see. Where's that? There it go. I guess he thought they thought he was gone. I don't know. But he was outside of the county, Collin County. I don't know. Let me see.
That there was an overflow for the actual trial. I'll have to send this back to you right now, Roxy. He said that there was an overflow for the actual trial. I'll have to send this back to you right now, Roxy. He said that
can y'all believe this?
For the actual trial. I'll have to send this back to you right now.
They couldn't even do the news. Why they was live.
An overflow for the actual trial. I'll have to send this back to you right now, Roxy. He said that there was an overflow.
Hilarious.
I'll have to send this back to you right now.
Hilarious. Hey, we was watching him earlier. I wonder what did he say coming out this evening. But one of my classmates just sent me this cartoon that's so on point. Let me hit this volume.
Allow me to introduce nothing. Hold it right there. I heard y'all recruiting for more black superheroes. Allow me to introduce Nothing Man.
What's your powers?
Absolutely nothing. Y'all niggas better start eating right. You know them baddies gonna be watching that movie. Can't be flabby or ashy. Well, you can't help being ashy.
Cousin, you ain't heard about the lettuce being poisoned?
What the fuck you talking about? Uh-oh. Sir, we did it! What the hell did you do?
We've poisoned most of the fruits and vegetables. Pretty soon they'll have no choice but to eat fast food. And our brand new moose knuckle lab meat we've been working on. All the good shit goes to the richest dip goats. And all the poison, that goes to the brokies. Oh, and just like you asked,
This is
boss,
the
the
no
black neighborhood gets
seeds,
the poison first. I made sure
spraying
of
the
it personally.
food.
Motion Man!
Captain, you called us? I need y'all to figure out who's poisoning the food and stop it. I do it myself, but I gotta fly to Argentina. That's easy. Gotcha.
Argentina.
Why are you going to Argentina?
Ain't that where Trump gave Bibi Netanyahu cousin that $50 million, $1 billion that he was supposed to be providing for the farmers? Oh, y'all thought I forgot. I ain't forget. Yeah, and Javier, so whatever his name is. Yeah, so when he said Argentina, I said, oh, so he know. Yeah, so he lied to the farmers, the crops and everything. No good food, no seeds. That's why we need to start asking your local grocer to provide you with fruits and stuff with seeds. We need our seeds. They don't want us to grow our own food. They want to starve us out. Making America great again. Let's go.
And why I'm not coming with you?
I just gotta handle a little something. Big Nicka Burger! Get yours today! Become a real nigga with every bite!
You know how down bad you gotta be to make some shit like this?
Don't worry, I'll end your embarrassment. Let me show you a real nigga burger, bitch!
General Board Stiff, now that all the produce has been compromised, we move to phase 2. Platypus, naked mole rat, R.I.P. Rufus. We're calling that one Dogcat. We found a way to clone every one of these animals into meat that tastes exactly as beef and chicken. Every fast food place will soon serve our cloned meat. Nobody will ever know.
Except for us.
Nobody will ever know.
Y'all really sitting here taking orders from a nigga with a stick for his head?
He's not a fucking stick!
They'll take orders from anybody long as it harm black people.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Which one y'all trying to do?
That's how they looking at it, y'all.
That means get him.
I got him.
Culture
Grin doesn't want us
interface.
fighting before the movie.
Sis, you got big motion. Gumba, you want to handle this one?
I got it, boo.
Do y'all believe this?
Come on, y'all. We out. This shit about to blow.
Good morning, sir. Your farm has been selected for complimentary Dookie water treatment.
Y'all trying to
Dookie
force shit on
water.
motherfucking vegetables, nigga?
Yes, sir.
I'll blow a bunch of motherfuckers in the sour cream if y'all don't leave right now!
That's your choice, but your land getting shitted on one way or another, bucko.
Nasty ass motherfuckers. Get!
When I tell Rabbit Ass Mine what that farmer said, he will be dead by tomorrow. Bro, is that a UFO?
Hold it right there! I heard y'all recruiting for more black superheroes. Allow me!
I hope
to
y'all
introduce-
understood that. I hope y'all understood that. Yeah. That was a wow. Let's see what he said.
Now, there's in this motion for a new trial, the background reports are being released, and
The background
defense
reports.
is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history.
Ooh-wee.
Karmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense arguing that efforts by the trial judge and prosecutors to combat threats and deal with disruptions actually prevented Anthony from getting an open and fair trial. But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks, and Heil Hitler, along with the
Hold
N-word,
on,
and were
hold
sentenced
on.
to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, "We did some dumb stuff. We did some vandalism." There are several documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school, and in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids." At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023-2024 school year,
Where he get that from, I wonder.
School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 reveal that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity. He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day.
A gun?
Now, there's in this motion for a new trial,
I'm trying to find my thing.
background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now.
20 pages. And we wonder why they didn't have a pre-trial. We wonder now why things was done the way they were done. Wake up. Absolutely.
Now, of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history. Karmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense.
Let me go here. Oh, yeah, it's ugly. No, I just... Here it is. Let's go.
Developments in the Karmelo Anthony appeal. His lawyers now asking for a new trial for him. Anthony is currently serving 35 years in prison for killing Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet in Frisco last year. Senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez has been in the court all day today and joins us now live from Collin County with the very latest on this. What can you tell us, Rebecca?
Well, let me tell you, Jason, there was a lot to unpack here today. The testimony today included that there are allegations of a history of violence and racist incidents involving Austin and Hunter Metcalf. The courtroom also heard testimony that there was a problem also in some history with Karmelo Anthony's character and background, and both prosecutors and defense attorneys were trying to keep this out of the original trial. Now, Anthony's lead attorney, Mike Howard, took the stand this afternoon, and he testified why he and co-counsel Toby Shook made an agreement with prosecutors to keep that information about the character and background of the Metcalf twins out of this, and also about Karmelo Anthony. Now, Howard testified that the defense learned that there were more than 53 incidents involving Austin and Hunter Metcalf in which they're accused of fighting, assaulting other students, and using racial slurs against black students. He also testified that in a couple of
racial slurs against black people. He got that from his daddy and mama.
Assaulting other students and using racial slurs against black students. He also testified accused of fighting, assaulting other students, and using racial slurs against black students. He also testified that in a couple
Are we surprised?
using racial slurs against black students. He also testified that in a couple of cases they were accused of assaulting young women, and that teachers had complained that sometimes they were making derogatory comments towards teachers. And Howard said that some of those incidents went all the way back for years and showed a history and a pattern of violence and aggressive behavior on the part of Hunter and Austin Metcalf.
Okay, so that covers that side of it, Rebecca, but there was also testimony, as you said, about information about Karmelo Anthony that defense attorneys wanted to exclude.
His girlfriend.
Can you say more about that?
Yes, so Bill Wertzke, the prosecutor in this case, in opening statement said that he also has information about character of Karmelo Anthony and some of his background, and he also said that there was an incident on the day that this happened when Austin Metcalf was killed, where Karmelo Anthony's ex-girlfriend went to an assistant principal and said that he'd been stalking her and she was afraid of him and that he was spiraling. And she also said that he had an affinity towards guns, knives, and fights. And she was very concerned. And Bill Wertzke says he plans to present all of that when it's his turn.
Okay, so Rebecca, you know, when you go through all of this, for anyone who paid attention to the trial, they know that none of this came out during the actual trial. Why is that?
So there was this gentleman's agreement that neither one of them was going to bring this up, that they were going to run a clean trial and they wouldn't bring up the character issues. But at the last minute, the defense attorneys are now saying that Bill Wertzke, the prosecutor, said that he was going to bring this up if Karmelo Anthony took the stand, and therefore they didn't present any of this evidence. They said they would have otherwise done so. And so now they are asking his new attorneys for a new trial, saying that there are some legal issues with what happened in the first trial, and they want a new trial. Jason.
Boy, you weren't kidding, Rebecca. There was a lot to unpack there from this day in the courtroom. Thanks so much for sitting in on all of that and walking us through it here. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned, of course, to WFAA as our coverage from the courthouse continues here. You can scan that QR code there on your screen to get up to speed on the whole case and to watch breaking developments at...
I'm 52 years old, and I'm having the best sex of my life.
What?
I tried every popular ED pill, so you don't have to. We previously put out that was short. Of course, we previously put out that there were going to be 2 days of a hearing, and only Wednesday and Thursday. Of course, we are going to have a third day of hearings. The attorney was short. Of course, we previously put out that there were going to be 2 days of a hearing, and only Wednesday and Thursday. Of course, we are going to have a third day of hearings. The attorneys believe that it will be commenced tomorrow, but of course, you know, there was a number of turn of events that happened today that is going to make this hearing even much longer. I hope that everyone continue to join on Friday. It is very important that you be here to continue to stand stand up and stand for the truth of Karmelo Anthony. I'm not going to go back and forward with all of the things that the people and the public heard today through the media, through many. As an advocate and the president of the Next Generation Action Network, I've had to hold in for over a year. I've had to look at people say my name and say different things while at the same time protecting the case at hand. And my first responsibility was always to Karmelo Sincere Anthony. From the beginning of this case, I said that this case could not be won in the court of public opinion, but inside of a courtroom. And I stayed committed towards making sure that the facts were displayed in the courtroom. Many of us could have held a press conference a year ago, a year and a half ago, and said many of those things. But that wasn't going to help Karmelo Anthony. It had to be played out in the courtroom. I have beside me attorney Sean Daria, and I want to just shout out to this amazing legal team. The work that they are doing is amazing. The coalition of attorneys. I can't speak for them. I don't want to indulge into the criminal case too far. But what I want people to know is follow the facts.
Follow the facts.
It's been displayed. Everything that was said in court today, in the facts against Austin and Hunter, it's not some alleged. It's factual. It was submitted to court. It was there during the beginning of the trial. It was accepted by Judge Roach as a factual document, the evidence. There are a number of documents supporting all of that, videos, all of those things. We knew that before June. I cannot speak to the fact of why it wasn't
Hold
I want
on.
to just shout out to this amazing legal team. The work that they are doing is amazing. Um, um, the coalition of attorneys. I can't speak for them. I don't want to indulge into the criminal case too far. But what I want people to know is follow the facts. It's been displayed. Everything that was said in court today, um, in the facts against Austin and Hunter, it's not some alleged.
It
It's
ain't new.
factual. It was submitted to court. It was there during the beginning of the trial. It
They
was
didn't want it out.
accepted by Judge Roach as a factual document, the evidence. There are a number of documents supporting all of that, videos, all of those things. We knew that before June. I cannot speak to the fact of why it wasn't displayed in that trial. At the end of the day, the only person that can speak to that is Mike Howard and Toby Shook, right? And at the end of the day, I'm not going to justify the actions. I'm just going to say that the Next Generation Action Network and these coalition of attorneys stay committed towards making sure that the facts are here regarding this case. We heard it displayed today. And I ask that everyone join us tomorrow as we continue a third day of this long journey of
A
being
new
able to fight
trial.
for a new trial for Karmelo Sincere Anthony. Anything else, I'll open it for just brief questions, but I ain't going to take too many.
But I ain't gonna take too many.
Can't answer that. I can't speak for attorneys' legal matters. Any other questions?
It's hot out there.
Correct. I've always disagreed with him on that approach. At the end of the day, you cannot,
What
it's
approach? I
crazy
couldn't
how,
hear him.
and I say this respectfully, but I really don't care what no one think of it. Telling black folks to turn the temperature down when we're getting discriminated against
Right.
is just problematic. And it shows that we have not gotten anywhere when it comes to race relations in this country. We deal with this type of racism and yet bigotry that continue to be displayed in America, right? And so telling us to let's pipe the temperature down when we're only responding to it. It's kind of like this term race baiting that has been created, right? I don't know about the race, but I feel like debate, right? And so the reality is what we saw in the evidence today was years worth of racism and bigotry, right? And that's displayed, and it speaks for itself. And I don't want to characterize on it, but in regards to their approach to the case, I did not agree with it. Anything? Don't. I don't want to respond to that in regards to because that goes dive into the case. But I think that everything in this trial should have been displayed. That's right. And I think that
Absolutely.
the jury was owed everything that comes to the facts, right? And I want to say this real quick because, and I don't speak for the attorneys of this, there was a characterization of 75 pages, right? I've been able to see those things. And if you take a screenshot on 75 page and you put that on the one page and you make all of those things about 50 some documents, it becomes a long document, right? At the end of the day, what you have is more than 30 or 50 full pages of things against Austin and Hunter Metcalf, right? And I ask that when everything comes to light, that people really know the facts about what this case is. Thank y'all, man. I'm going to end it right here. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You heard that? Say his name. Karmelo. What's his name? Karmelo. Say his name. Karmelo. What's his name? Karmelo. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Say his name. Karmelo. What's his name? Karmelo. What do we want? Justice.
Shut it down.
Say his name. Karmelo. What's his name? Karmelo. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. When do we need it? Now. When do we need it? Now.
I guess they told y'all. Okay, what's next?
We promise a tenfold refund.
Hold on. Let me get to my boy over here. Kinda, what was this? That was yesterday. Let me see. It's not as rowdy, Judge, because, yeah. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this smoke. This is Judge Loretta. I want, oh boy. Hold on. That was cussing them out. Let's get to it.
So yeah,
Cause he got into it with that crazy lady. Where is it at?
So yeah, I gotta wait until one day I got proper media. What's good, y'all? Okay, look. So I am, just so that we're clear here, I'm still at the Collin County Courthouse. It is now come up into the 4:30 hour. They're still up in there doing examination of Mr. Howard. And the judge just said out of his mouth that they may do some more examination past 5 o'clock. This may go into tomorrow. But they are going to go past 5 o'clock for sure. If I'm not mistaken, there should be over 10 witnesses, and they are only at 304 that I know of. So this is actually more than likely going to be continued until tomorrow. But I do want to say this, a couple of things. Number one, the defense attorney kind of sort of got some brownie points because I was really side-eyeing him a lot, but he definitely got up there and told it like it needed to be told. And so I think that there's a lot of pride around the testimony of the former attorney, not the former attorney's associate who happened to be a partner of the prosecutor. But you know what? I'm out here, and the reason why I'm out here is because I do need to figure out what I'm going to be doing, because I was supposed to have left tonight, but I want to see this through. I was hoping that this was going to have a resolve today. I don't know if it will, but I want to see this through. Now, before I get into this message fully, let me do some housekeeping things. Number one, that down there where it's talking about contributions, I am an advocate, and I've been doing it for 17 years. It's what I like to explain to people. And so I deal with a lot of cases, and I get a lot of people calling me all the time to help out. But I'm human, and I can't do it all on my own. And so people are often given the opportunity to support it, and that's how they do it. But there's no purchase necessary, and I'm not asking for anything. And I do want to be clear here that I am here on my own dime, because I believe in this case just that much. Now, the second thing that I want to say, and I want to be very clear here, is because Sarah, who I didn't know before today.
Yep.
Sarah I didn't know who you was, but I kind of seemingly got your name. But let's be clear here. The gentleman who was the bodyguard for one of the advocating independent journalists in there, he is not affiliated with me, the guy that was doing the stare down. And also the new Black Panther Party, who is here, is not affiliated with me. but you put on there the commander of the Black Panthers on your status. And this is what I want to say to your pigeon-toed weird ass. Number one, you literally are the scum of attention.
Oh my
because
God.
you're just saying stuff so that
Are
you
y'all
can
still
keep
here?
your ignorant ass base incited so that they can keep on giving you engagement. You don't clearly do no research, but this is what I want to tell you, ho. I have an actual team. Y'all can laugh at this shit all you want to, but this is not press. This is embroidered, bitch, because this actually costs some good money.
Oh
why
my
you sitting there
goodness.
thinking you dealing with poor black people who are uninspired, uneducated, and unorganized? I want to let you know something, ho. The commander himself showed up, and it's an army of motherfuckers behind me because I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You the new motherfucker on the scene, not me. You need to do some research, but this is what I want to let you understand. I have a full team that while I'm here physically, they are all doing their wonderful thing of doing the research. And bitch, I don't need nobody to hold my beer, because you going to know who the commander is before it's all said and done with your child endangering ass. So this is what allegedly. So this is what I want to say to Sarah Fields. Because what I've now noticed is that, let's be real clear, this is all about.
It's all about what, good people? Good people, it's all about, what do you think it's all about? Huh? Yeah, and see, now they know the truth is finna come out about Austin and Hunter. Yeah, they don't want that to come out. That was a part of the cover-up. I told them people in my comment sections, yeah, that Austin got unalive because of his brother, the other hoodlum. You remember I kept calling them hoodlums? Yeah. Y'all didn't want all of that goodness, the truthfulness to come out. But it's here. It's here. Oh, yeah, it's here. It's coming out. It's all about what?
Race. See,
Race.
I've been kind of sort of getting this in increments and trying to, be on my. So this is what I want to say to Sarah Fields. Because what I've now noticed is that, let's be real clear, this is all about race. See, I've been kind of sort of getting this in increments and trying to, be on my good godly tip, and he ain't through with me, okay? That's why I will pray and smack a bitch. And then all you motherfuckers behind these computer screens talking about how y'all not scared of the Black Panther Party, and y'all not scared of the commander.
That's not
and y'all
Sco.
not scared of the bodyguard.
That's not
Why the
Sco.
fuck y'all not here? Because we would really love to see this
That is not Sco.
fearlessness that y'all keep on expressing through these fake ass pages. But since we're here, and I want to be clear, because I'm not a racist, because even in this wonderful organization that I do run, that I'm the commander of, we got some white people in there. But you know what? I won't put all white people in the same category, because there are some white people and then there are some weird ass white people. And so I do, just like all black people are not the same. And so what I want you to get and understand is that the white people, they understand our expression, and they're not offended by us asserting our plight, because they know that it is not an attack on them, but it's racist, small-minded, bad gene, pool, saggy skin, flat ass, little dick, piss on your balls, hunchback.
No, his name is Judas
who ain't
Brown.
invited to the cookout. Y'all are the problem. See, y'all the motherfuckers that put the raisins in the potato salad, and your men, when they get honest with the fact that they so bored with your pale ass, and they start putting on dresses themselves and be in these Republican conventions on
He's an
Grindr. Y'all the ones that we got the problem with, because you the racist motherfucker. Y'all the ones that want to see people suffer simply because we're black. So let me tell you why I'm here sitting here. I didn't give a fuck or a damn if I got $9,000 or no dollars. I was going to be here because the days of injustice and railroading us just got a poster child. And God's hand has been on Karmelo since this thing started in the very beginning. And so you should do your research also, because I also hold black people accountable. Ask Tiffany Hinyard. And this is what I want to tell you. This black man. You know what? You ain't got to worry about suing me because you tag me or you say something else about me again, bitch, I'm coming where you at because I got it like that. You right, I don't got no job, motherfucker. I am the job. And people work with and for me. So
Oh
I
my
will
goodness.
come
No,
and
this
see
is
if
not
you
Scout.
want me to come to motherfucking Portland so we can talk about it. So this is what I want to say to you. I'm looking at how y'all are doing this.
Yeah.
And so when I confronted your weird ass counterpart last night, which is on video recording, I really recognized quickly that y'all are ignorant as fuck because y'all are afraid of fairness because it means
Afraid
that now you will
of
be held accountable.
fairness. Afraid of fairness. Afraid of equality. See, let's get to the rooty and the tooty, boo boo. Yeah. Afraid of fairness. Afraid of equality. Do y'all agree?
For y'all bullshit instead of us always being the ones in trouble because of our bullshit. That's all this is. Y'all want Austin to have this perception of being a good child who lost his life by this premeditated attack from this black man because y'all think that you Karens and male Karens and you bullshitters that y'all gonna keep on fucking around and not have to find out.
Right.
But God allowed for this situation to happen because we got to talk about how self-defense is not murder. And so there's something that the prosecution said.
Self-defense is not a crime.
Flying in and they don't live here, bitch. That's me. There go my picture. Texan. Okay? So here in Texas.
Yeah, talking about Sarah.
Here in Texas. Yeah, did you see that? So the prosecutor, he cold, he on fire. He dumb as hell because he gonna assert a statement of people sitting in the crowd. These people don't even live here. Yes, the fuck we did, and will if we want to. So I want to be clear because some of the people that was from Collin County, they actually in there. And so this is what I want you to get. While y'all out here getting this half-ass information and running with these bullshit narratives for somebody that was actually in that courtroom. Yes, they did say that Karmelo had fights in his phone. He had weapons in his phone, and that he said at some point something about he allegedly said that if I stab somebody, I would lick the blade. But you know what you're not talking about? They just said how Austin Metcalf has over 50 fucking incidents of racism. Oh, okay. Oh, and did you
50?
report on the fact that they also just said that this
50 watermelon.
But you know what you're not talking about? They just said how Austin Metcalf has over 50 fucking incidents of racism. Oh, okay. Oh, and did y'all report on the fact that they also just said that?
Did we know that? Oh Lord. Did we know that? Over 50? 50? Oh Lord. So I see why we bypass so much. That's crucial.
Oh, okay. Oh, and did y'all report on the fact that they also just said that this Austin Metcalf choked his own mama? Damn.
Choked his mama?
50 fucking incidents of racism. He said
Hold up. Oh, no, we knew he beat shit out of his daddy. But he choked his mama too? I saw that a while ago, back in June, but it didn't really show the face. I saw somebody on the ground, and I saw that aggression, and it looked like it was Hunter who was going after her, but because it looked like it was night, I didn't want to, focus. But they said he beat the crap out the daddy, and now which one choked the mama? I know you lying. I almost said oh boy. I know you ucking lying. He choked his mama, y'all. Let's go.
Point something about allegedly. He allegedly said that if I stab somebody, I would lick the blade. But you know what you're not talking about? They just said how Austin Metcalf has over 50 fucking incidents of racism. Oh, okay. Oh, and did y'all report on the fact that they also just said that this Austin Metcalf choked his own mama? Damn.
Oh, wow. Retrial.
Daddy's ass, bullying people all throughout the school, putting racist graffiti on walls about how you gonna has over 50 fucking incidents of racism. Oh, okay. Oh, and did y'all report on the fact that they also
what? They also what?
just said that this Austin Metcalf choked his own mama? Damn. You choking out your own mama, beating your own daddy's ass, bullying people all throughout the school, putting racist graffiti on walls about how you gonna kill and do stuff to black folks. Wait a minute, taking pictures of black people and putting them on monkeys. Wait a minute, ding dong, the racist is dead. And I don't feel bad, sorry, because he fucked around and he found out. But are you gonna report that? So you want to say that, oh, Karmelo girlfriend, this is what the prosecution said. Karmelo girlfriend said that he was stalking and she didn't want to be with him no more. And
She shouldn't have gave him that cookie.
Was a danger. Well, let me tell you something.
In high school.
She's sitting right there next to his daddy. And anybody with simple or good sense know that relationships have problems, but you better watch your mouth when getting involved, because guess what? Go ahead and try to put that in this new trial he finna get, ho. Because guess who she's standing by? She's standing by her man. But you do know one thing that I want you to get, because y'all keep trying to spin this shit. If the boy had fights in his phone, if he had weapons in his phone, that ain't illegal. If he had made a statement like that and it wasn't in reference to Austin Metcalf, that ain't admissible. And if you want to make it about his character, then guess what? 3 things compared to 50, bitch, we still ain't talking 35 years. I want to tell Sarah, I don't know how long you've been getting away with your bullshit, but let me tell you something. I done been drugged through social media so many motherfucking times. I'm immune to it. And I'm the one that ain't got nothing to lose. But I'm going to start letting people see you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Your bodyguard came here talking about this case was done fairly. He ain't read the transcript. He ain't read the damn motion. He ain't read the goddamn police report. He can't speak to a goddamn component of this motherfucking case. And gonna sit there and think that I'm gonna educate his dumb ass. If you think that I was gonna do that instead of let that video do exactly what it did and show that y'all are dumb and only basing your opinion off the color of your skin and not the content of character, then you got another thing coming. So now he's sitting up there, the only lone white man, while all the rest of y'all talking tough shit on the internet. See, this the thing. Y'all talking about some, oh, he wish he could put commander on a resume. No, bitch, I'm liberated. And so who the sun sets free is free indeed. I only want to put commander on my shirt. I like that I ain't got to clock in to nobody clock, and I can bring my black ass down here to Collin County, and I can stand on this shit and tell all your lies and check your dumb ass and not worry about you sending an email to HR, because, bitch, I don't work for them. So get this. This is what I want to tell you. While he's sitting in there looking fucking stupid and putting all these updates on his page, after I just watched this man at 5 o'clock this morning with a whole grown black gorilla looking motherfucker standing right there in his face, and him looking at women, sheriffs, the sky, the ground, the grass, the bugs, the air. He ain't looked at that man and said not 2 damn words. So all this bullshit is signifying that y'all putting on the internet about how we want you to be scared. Bitch, we didn't come here to make you afraid. We came here to free Karmelo. We came here to get our son because y'all thought that y'all was going to, with the colluding of Judge Roach recused ass and these media relations people with their fired ass, and this prosecutor with his losing ass, and these sheriffs with their haughty, prideful, weird asses. Y'all thought that y'all was going to go ahead and wrap this up, railroad this young man, put it all through, and then lock him up the next day, give him 35 years. We was going to accept it, cry boo-hoo, and move the fuck on. Well, peekaboo, bitch, we're here, and we ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck if it's the legacy media or the independent media. This what y'all don't want to hear. In the Constitution of the United States of America, we got the freedom of press. And let me press you. What y'all don't want to hear is that black rights should be just as valuable as white rights. And now y'all want to try to cloak this bullshit with this was unfortunate about a man's life being lost. But I ain't heard you say shit about the people with the Nolan Wells case, ho. I ain't seen you say nothing about the man who just killed the Spanish man here and basically got a slap on the wrist, ho. I ain't seen you know what?
Hold on, let me back this up a little
This
bit.
the warning.
Start a fan page on Instagram for him.
Standing right there in his face and him black ass down here in Collin County, and I can stand on this shit and tell all your lies and check your dumb ass and not worry about you sending an email to HR because bitch, I don't work for them. So this is what I want to tell you. While he's sitting in there looking fucking stupid and putting all these updates on his page after I just watched this man at 5 o'clock this morning with a whole all this bullshit ass signifying that y'all putting on the internet about how we want you to be scared. Bitch, we didn't come here to make you afraid. We came here to free Karmelo. That's it. We came here to get our son because y'all thought that y'all was going to, with the colluding of Judge Roach recused ass, and these media relations people with their fired ass, and this prosecutor with his losing ass, and these sheriffs with their haughty, prideful, weird asses. Y'all thought that y'all was going to go ahead and wrap this up, railroad this young man, put it all through, and then lock him up the next day, give him 35 years. We was going to accept it, cry boo-hoo, and move the fuck on. Well, peekaboo, bitch, we're here. We ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck if it's the legacy media or the independent media. This what y'all don't want to hear. In the Constitution of the United States of America, we got the freedom of press. And let me press you. What y'all don't want to hear is that black rights should be just as valuable as white rights. And now y'all want to try to cloak this bullshit with this was unfortunate about a man's life being lost. But I ain't heard about the people with the Nolan Wells case, ho. I ain't seen about the man who just killed the Spanish man here and basically got a slap on. I ain't seen you know what? This is the warning because I pray, but I come from the gutter and I'm gonna be as and dirty and grimy and relentless and not giving a fuck as I need to be, because bitch, you got the right one. So you better hear me, Sarah.
Karmelo,
Tag
Anthony,
another
you are
nigga.
coming
Don't
home
fuck
for
with
real.
me because this
Soon the
commander
truth
gonna
will
get.
prevail,
I'm gonna do
and
that
it will
shit with you
set
and
you
all y'all
free. Amen.
racist ass. Y'all racist ass is so mad, and y'all don't even understand that y'all giving the argument to us because y'all keep on spinning in line. Well, first of all, y'all said we wasn't gonna get the evidence. Had that shit real quick. Oh, okay, move the goalpost. Then y'all said that he wasn't gonna get no damn lawyers because he couldn't afford it. What about all the money? Got a dream team on that ass. Move the goalpost. Then y'all said there wasn't gonna be no recusal. Well, goddamn it, they got a recusal, but don't worry about it. I sounded real good, all right. I said recuse. Okay, he got the recusal. So then they said, oh, wait a minute, don't worry about it. This is all a part of the strategy. Stay your dumb ass in Portland. Don't you come around here. As a matter of fact, yeah. You ain't in no motherfucking Portland, you weird, scary bitch. You literally probably around the corner waiting on this white man or hoping that this recusal or this retrial don't happen so you could come around with a camera saying, I told you so. You sitting somewhere literally holding them motherfucking non-ass cheeks together, hoping that there's some bit of light that come out of this for your side. Well, ho, I'm going to tell you, I've been listening. Prosecutor sound real mad, real unhinged. He coming at the people who ain't got shit to do with the case. We don't give a fuck about what North Carolina beat did 15 years ago. I don't give a fuck about what Christopher Hodges in 10 years, bitch. I give a fuck if y'all broke the rules, went against the procedures, and railroaded the young man. That's all I care about. But I'm going to tell you why you're scared. You scared for the same reason that I brought my black ass down here. I looked on that motherfucking step, on that video, and I saw all that beautiful black melanated sisterhood going on for that young man. And you looked up and said, oh shit, you know what, now Sarah over there working on the next line. I can't come to that motherfucker because I ate some of that Taylor fruit. I got the shits. Stay your bitch ass over there. You ain't coming around this case and you ain't got nothing to say about it for real because you know you come around here, these sisters getting on your ass. You know how I know? And I promise you this happened. I was sitting down talking to these sisters and I saw a white woman come up and I said, Sarah! And they jumped up out their seat. I said, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I was just trying to see if they was ready. It was a lady that was sitting there talking about her back was hurting, her neck was hurting, her legs was hurting. She had just
She hopped right on
but when I
up.
said Sarah, before I can get the A and the H out, she had one ass cheek up off of her, off that chair, and her foot was in go position. Bitch, you better not come around here. You better call every sheriff in this motherfucking courthouse before you think about it. That's why you're not here. I know what's going on because I'm here. So get this. Get this. And I'm almost done.
Oh, so Sarah wasn't there?
I just want you to understand. Let's do it.
She gonna uck around and find out.
Keep kids away from Sarah. Keep kids away from Sarah. I ain't talking about nothing to hurry. Go do some research. My team is on that shit right now. So this the thing. It's so fascinating to me to watch a black man who was able to have such command.
Oh, wow.
Russell got that. No Diddy. Russell got that real big dick energy. It's giving Johnny Cochran, little Frederick Douglass, and the nigga I ain't never met before. I actually like this because he is so adequately breaking this down methodically and patiently, and he is actually presenting it factually. That motherfucking prosecutor's so mad because he ain't used to just like these weird ass sheriffs being challenged. Somehow we don't know about. I don't even know. Shit, I don't even know the damn thing. I think it's the Miller or Waller law or some shit like that. It's not that we don't know the Waller law. It's not that we don't know the Waller law. He's so motherfucking mad, he admitting to everything and don't even know he admitting it. I don't got to take a breath because when I'm on fire, I'm just on fire. This is the thing that's funny. I'm looking at how they're reporting it. Even Fox News on some weird shit. Oh, we just saw that the girlfriend said, no. Now let's talk about that racist shit I'm sick of all the Metcalf shit. I can't even keep that goddamn name straight. I'm talking about Austin sitting in court looking behind me and people all on my thing like, Austin, fuck, he looking through his daddy eyeballs because he sit up there, he looking right through his daddy eyeballs because them motherfuckers is one like the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost of hell. His father looking up in there, sitting there like he just got a suit from the Goodwill and he took a bump this morning. That's what he's sitting there looking like. So, Russell is tagging that ass. Tagging him. And then the prosecutor, he keep on coming back attacking. He trying to shake hands, call people friends. Man, fuck you. Fuck you. And literally, I just told y'all about the fact that this boy, you know what? What am I even ranting about it for? Austin choked his mama.
He choked his mama.
Allegedly. Austin choked his mama. Case closed.
And y'all don't think that he had the right to defend himself?
So, oh no, it don't say that, not verbatim, but it say that somewhere around Leviticus or something. It do say something about that, like honoring your parents or something like that. It do say something like that.
You can't choke him.
Yes, they're giving these one-side narratives and they're giving this false hope, but you gotta hear the context.
This is crazy.
Reminding you of Ricky Smiley. If one more person say that to me, I've been working on everything. Look, let me not get distracted. Don't let no damn Ricky.
Lala go harder. He going harder. Don't tell him to go harder.
Listen to me,
baby.
If you was reading this from the outside, trying to get a feel for this, there's no way in hell, based on what I've witnessed with my own 2 eyes and ears, that this will not end up in a new trial. There's no way. And when that prosecutor
he choked his mama and beat up his daddy,
did all of this for safety. This is what's crazy. Somebody said your days will be shorter. You threatening me?
Talking about if you beat up your mom and daddy, boy. Stop, Mr.
When
Brown.
the prosecutor said we did
all
this to protect Karmelo. He sounds so stupid. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the room to not catch these lies. He literally said that him and the other attorney got into it because they was debating on if Karmelo should testify. And then gonna say, I wish he would have testified. Then
true
why are you
thug.
arguing about the defense at the 11th hour, saying that they want him to testify? The man said that this was really what was powerful. It was so much that was powerful, and I just talked about it on the video. I need y'all to hear me. When they fired the media relations guy, the black guy,
right?
And he said that they were sitting in the chamber, and the judge was telling the media relations guy that I'm gonna lock you up for 6 months
And throw away the
because
key.
you violated the gag order. And then Russell came with the whole, if it don't fit, you must have quit shit. He pulled up the gag order. Y'all got to hear this. And he said, do you remember the document? And the man said, yes. He said, first of all, when the judge said that he was going to give you the 6 months, did he give you any documentation? He said, no. He said, did you believe that you was going to jail? He said, yes, because I thought judges could do whatever they wanted to do. That was the most powerful moment of this case for me so far. Because Russell was saying basically, like, it don't matter that he's a judge. You got to know the law. So when he said, when he showed the order, he showed on there, it said that, and I can't remember the exact words, but it literally said as an example that the schedules were permitted to being shown. So then the media relations guy said, all I was doing was copying and pasting, giving the same information to everybody who asked for it. Your name Sarah? Okay, shit, I'm looking for her. All right. Now that's all every white woman I see. You Sarah? 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 So she said no. 2 motherfucking names you ain't gonna want to have in America when I'm done. It's Karen and Sarah.
Oh my God. How funny.
He said I gave the same information. They turned around and fired the man. The prosecutor, the damn prosecutor, calling him a friend. And I love when he was trying to be all buddy-buddy in the cross-examination. Then when Russell got it back and said, so did your friend, the prosecutor, advocate for you to get your job back? No. So why you still letting him play with you like he your friend? When the last thing he said to you was have your supervisors give me a call. I just talked about that on the last video. But this was the part for me that I called that I don't know if nobody recognized. This was the part, was when the prosecutor, y'all listen to these words coming out of my mouth. And I know y'all still trying to get the updates because what they're doing right now. But listen to this. When the prosecutor said that we all were working together because we were concerned about the safety of Karmelo. He said the judge, the sheriff, the media, and the prosecutor's office he said we were all working together because we had never seen this many threats. We were being called racist. People was putting out fake reports. We wanted this young man to be safe. We didn't want nobody to come and take his life. So he said, so I'm sitting up and saying, there it is. He just told y'all that they all
were working together,
colluding. Now, that would be my opinion. Here go my circumstantial evidence. No, actually, here go my intrinsic evidence. Because Judge Roach, when they was talking about the recusal, sent a thank you letter to everybody in the courthouse. He sent a thank you letter, said, I thank everybody basically for working together for the results that we got. Now, pause, because here's when it gets real good for me. Because here come Russell Black ass. That man need his own theme music. He asked one question. He said to the media relations person, his cross-examination question was so cold. He said, was the defense in the meeting? No.
Oh, Lord.
Was Karmelo
in the
meetings?
No.
No.
Retrial. Hold up. Now what?
I said, I don't know where they got him from.
Hold on.
Said, I thank everybody basically for working together for the results that we got. Now, pause, because here's when it gets
I had to back that up.
Because here come Russell Black ass. That man need his own theme music. He asked one question. He said to the media relations person, his cross-examination question was so cold. He said, was the defense in the meeting? No. Was Karmelo in the meetings? No. I said, I don't know where they got him from, but I need this man, I need that man to adopt me. When he said it, I said, there it goes. And the man said out of his mouth, he said that the only reason that they was working the way that they was working is for the safety and because this had never happened on this level in Collin County. They wanted it to go away. So they already had it all premeditated.
They
From
premeditated.
the trial to the conviction to the goddamn sending him to jail and sentencing him right away. Now
Absolutely.
and that's when they fucked up because arrogance, pride will fail you every time. Now this was the other thing. He said we brought in thousands of jurors. Actually, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna wait. I done said so much, and I know this video might be too long, and I don't know if y'all even caught it all. See, Sarah, this is what I want you to get. I really was coming to clear your ass, but I'm so uninterested in you that I'm speaking more about the trial that I'm witnessing than you, because the difference between me and you is I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't. And the reason why, if you listen, that they did not say the stuff about Karmelo's character is because compared to Austin's character, you can deduce that Karmelo simply has the typical teenager's phone. But Austin, he actually has a problem. And so you also
Hunter too.
Or they allege,
Mama, whole
the
family.
prosecutor said that Karmelo's parents had to take him to a special school because he had behavioral issues.
So he wasn't even supposed to be there.
One of the things that I love also is that the defense said with on them guns that y'all see that they try to, we don't even know if those BB guns. When has it not been cool for kids to post up with stuff like that? But look at the life that the boy lived versus the stuff that he doing. So Austin then broke a bitch's shoulder, and I'm sorry to say bitch, but he then broke a bitch. Oh, wait a minute, this is the other thing. It's just so much. It's so much. But, and I believe that that's why it went so fast. Her and then she was coming home. They so mad. They so mad. They not even mad that it's black folks. They mad that we ain't scared. You forgot her. Speak what the truth says. Okay, so wait, because it's another part.
Oh, wow.
I gotta remember this. I gotta remember y'all. Give me
They
a second.
mad that we ain't
There's
scared.
so much
That's pissing the Metcalf, yeah, Honcho, the daddy off. That's why he was in there mean mugging.
I can't remember right now, y'all. This man is bad. I'm not stating what I heard, but what I experienced.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, this man is good. Oh, he good. That boy good. That boy good. I'm gonna pause it there. And all I'm gonna say is fuck you, Sarah. I'm so glad that you got my message. But I'm older now. And I want to do more building and more peaceful things. But bitch, I got one more round in me. I got one more motherfucking round in me before I go and get baptized again. And bitch, you can get all the smoke I got left. I just turned 40. My knees ain't the same.
Oh, yeah, I know
Bitch,
how
I
they
got
do.
one more round in me. And I'm sitting up here looking at, you know what's real crazy? Let me tell y'all what's real crazy. Since y'all thinking that y'all say, we wish we could put Commando on my resume. No, hope. No. See, y'all have lived in the delusion of your privilege for so fucking long that I thank New York's Mayor Mamdani, who let it be understood that the wealth gap that is in America, in New York alone, does not demonstrate that we can't compete. It demonstrates that, bitch, you scared to equalize the playing field. It demonstrates that if we know that when we get him home, now all that racist shit y'all do at the dinner table, you better rethink. Because, bitch, self-defense is not murder.
It is not. It's not a
I
crime.
ain't even worried about today
It's been
because I'm
like
seeing
that
it
for a
through.
while.
I'm going
Only
the
recently
distance.
white folk have become
Did you hear what the fuck I said?
emboldened
I'm going the
and
distance.
brutally
I
disrespectful.
just got
Yep,
to
blatantly.
believe. I don't know what I got to do, but if I got to,
Yeah, their
I don't
president
know
gave
what
them
I got to do.
permission.
But I got to believe that there's some more brothers like me somewhere in this nation. The best thing Collin County can do is go ahead and get this trial done the right way. I ain't even asking for nothing but a fair, impartial, unbiased, constitutional trial for a young brother. That's it. That's all the fuck we asking for. So I'm finna make some calls because I think I'm gonna have to stay here another day.
Yep.
So I want you to get this, Sarah, because y'all think that we need clicks, views, and money. I'm going to spend my money getting another room for the night, paying for this vehicle for another night, eating here, and I'm gonna drive around this shit feeling like a bad motherfucker, like God finna do a miracle. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I want you to understand this. I don't know Karmelo. I just seen him for the first time. And I want you to get this. The reason why I'm doing it is because that lie y'all tell about black men not caring for their village, bitch, blink and look again. And this is what I want you to get. Karmelo mama and daddy sitting right next to each other, bouncing off each other's strength. And they got the command of the room because they got a village behind them, even if they don't even know who we all are.
Right.
So y'all want to paint a motherfucking picture.
Let's go.
But I ain't seen Austin mother nor father have a conversation, give each other a hug, blow each other a kiss, sit next to each other. I didn't even realize they wasn't even motherfucking married. But I'm sitting here watching this pathetic peon of a bitch-ass made nigga. Not even nigga, but you know. I talk like that. Jeff. When he turned around and looked in disgust, first I was like, oh, he racist. But you know what it really was? I'm going to say, it's that he see that ain't nobody moved by his shit and he not inspiring. Right. Don't nobody give a fuck about how he feel because we see who he is. And when he turned around and all he could see was black faces gracing that space,
mad.
It was real clear. You're not getting this, brother, on our motherfucking watch. That's why he disgusted. Because now he see what y'all never wanted to see in this whole ordeal. Black people
coming
together.
Coming
telling
together.
The whole story. His family together. And it's extended. Where the fuck y'all at? Your scary ass acting like you important. Fuck you.
Yeah, this is the same one in the beginning that was behind Fox News telling them stop lying. Stop lying.
Long ass lie with this. Sarah, give me a bigger pulpit and say something else about me.
QTia.
But here's my advice.
Hey.
Google me. Look at all the bullshit that I've been through and the things that's been said about me and see how I ain't gave a fuck and I'm still on top. Try me, ho.
Try me. Oop.
As a matter of fact, ask Donald Trump. I'm the only nigga that stopped Donald Trump from having a rally with my city, Chicago. Yeah, that was me. I'm the bald head nigga on stage. I got one more in me. Bitch, I'll make you famous. I'm gonna do to your followers what I did to your mans. I'm gonna just speak facts.
What he say? I will make you famous. You got the right one, baby.
Ask Donald Trump. I'm the only nigga that stopped Donald Trump from having a rally with my city, Chicago. Look at all the bullshit that I've been through and the things that's been said about me and see how I ain't gave a fuck and I'm still on top. and then try me, ho. As a matter of fact, ask Donald Trump. I'm the only nigga that stopped Donald Trump from having a rally with my city, Chicago. Yeah, that was me. I'm the bald head nigga on stage. I got one more win. Bitch, I'll make you famous. And I'm gonna do to your followers what I did to your mans. I'm gonna just speak facts. And y'all gonna shut the fuck up. So do yourself a favor. Don't say nothing else about me. Find you another case to lie about. And move the fuck on.
Oh, wow. What? Hold on. He said, I'm the bald-headed nigga on stage. What? 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 He said he is the only that's stopped who? What? Ain't nobody scared of you? Let's go.
To your followers what I did to your mans. I'm gonna just speak facts. And y'all gonna shut the fuck up. So do yourself a favor. Don't say nothing else about me. Find you another case to lie about. And move the fuck on.
Move on. I am him.
Y'all get that, black folks? It's that time.
He don't want to play no more. He said, I ain't playing with them. I am not playing with you, Sarah. I ain't playing with you, Troy. I ain't playing with none of y'all. Do yourself a favor. Sit down. Sit the ass down. Okay, y'all, before I go, I didn't mean to be on here long. I'm trying to get caught back up and get back into the algorithm, so please hit the like button. Shout out to Janet. She got me up. I was finna pass, but she said no. So let me get a feel. Did you say something else? Because that was about 5 hours ago. Let me see if you said something.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, that's when he got there this morning. I got to make sure I touch bases with him.
Thank God for this. Thank God for that.
Yes.
Thank God for.
Let me go and check out Nick at Night, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Cause I didn't plan to be in here long. I just wanted to do right by my tea sippers as I gradually get back into the swing of things. I know it's just a few of us in here tonight. Can you hit the like? I gotta go in and do some stuff. Yeah, I've been gone for a while, so anyway, and let's just hear what Nick at Night was saying. If y'all can hit the like, share, and subscribe. My tea sippers is gonna keep me held accountable to come live, especially if I set one up, so I appreciate that. But I ain't gonna lie, Auntie Fizz tired. I'm trying not to lose. Yeah, I'm trying not to lose my cool. Not my cool, just my energy, my spunk. I'm trying to hang on in there, y'all. So bear with me. Let me get to Nick at Night. Let me see what she's talking about.
North Carolina
And then
sweet
I'm going to
potato
call it a
strips
night. What
available.
time? Oh, yes, 11. 19. Hold on. I had it up just not too long ago on another device. Hold on. Let me get to it. Then I got to get back on my Trump to the dump.
All right. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night.
And this is probably going to be a very, very quick live. I should have went live a long time ago, but it was a whole lot going on, and I did not have time. Had to make some arrangements and be on my mommy duties or whatever. So I said, do I go to bed and then just not touch bases with them at all, or do I just give them at least a little something? So I came to give y'all a little something. So y'all know that I was inside the courtroom for the hearing today for the motion for new trial with Karmelo Anthony as it pertains to the stabbing death of Austin Metcalf. And today there was a lot of bombshells that were dropped. They were slinging mud on both sides. It was a literal sparring match. And the prosecution was just, I don't even know the words to describe their behavior, but you could just tell it gives a certain type of energy. Now, earlier on in the day, at the first half of the day, there was these bombshells that came out about Karmelo Anthony as it pertains to text messages he had to his girlfriend, a text message talking about he had thought about stabbing somebody with a knife and licking the blood off the blade, etc. Now, the Metcalf supporters, they were in an uproar about it. They felt like that was the end-all, be-all information, and it was open and shut about Karmelo, etc. Well, the second half of the day, we got all of these bombshells about Austin Metcalf and Hunter Metcalf being racist thugs who were true menaces to society, and they were little tyrants that deserved penitentiary time for all of the foolery that they had going on since they were kids. Now, the second half, there was so much evidence on Austin and Hunter's behavior of them being thugs that would go out and harass black people. They would use the hard ER. They would try to film people, have all of these tropes about black people. They would be arrested for racist graffiti. Now, in the racist graffiti, they put on there KKK, kill all black people, hail Hitler, and some more stuff. And we heard how he behaves in school. We heard that they were literal degenerate thugs. We heard how even starting as kids, as 10 years old, Austin Metcalf pushed a black girl down so hard that she had to go to the hospital. We heard how they had multiple assaults on women. They had multiple situations where they were getting into it with black people. They had multiple situations where there was group chats where they heavily used the N-word. They heavily had these racist rhetorics. And they were just little Jake Lang and little Chud the Builders in training. And I wonder where they got all of this from. I mean, I guess their father, the person who has the audacity to be raising these little tyrants, calling Karmelo Anthony a watermelon felon, when you have I don't know what type of felon to call your kids, but you got true menaces to society on your hands. I could see if you had good children and, you raised them up right, and they just had this one instance where, this was a tragedy. But the fact that you literally have little Chud the Builder, Jake Lang, little tyrants that you were raising that were causing all this anguish in the black community, causing all of this menace to even their teachers, even to their parents, and you got the nerve to call somebody a watermelon felon? It's crazy to me. But it's also interesting how quickly the goalpost moves. At first, it was, Karmelo, he's a horrible person, all of this stuff, because there was limited information on these Metcalf thugs, these degenerates to society, these thugs in training, these little tyrants in training. There was so limited information on their behavior. All we knew was there was racist graffiti, but we didn't know the extent. All we knew was they had a history of bullying. We knew about the cheerleaders and how they said that their hands were bisexual and they would hit men or women, which we also seen that since 10 years old, they've been putting their hands on women and being little thugs. It's just crazy that the parents would utter these words. Like, it's crazy. But it's even crazier how quickly their supporters excuse bad behavior, right? They want to say that we're biased. They want to say that we don't hold our own accountable. But it's so interesting how the goalposts have moved. They have like a laundry list of bad acts. And now it's, well, they didn't murder anybody. I mean, well, they damn sure sounded like they were close. They were making threats against a Hispanic individual at a track meet. They were jumping people at school. They were telling friends that they should kill people. I mean, they hadn't killed anybody yet, but it sounds like they were on the verge and on the way based on the text messages. Absolutely. And the fact that their supporters have the audacity to say that we can't hold our own accountable, but have every excuse in the book for these tyrants.
Let's go, Nick.
Their supporters excuse bad behavior, right? They want to say that we're biased.
There's plenty of
they want to say that we don't hold our own accountable.
And
but
they MAGA,
so
they mean they take their butts.
How the goalposts have moved. They have like a laundry list of bad acts, and now it's, well, they didn't murder anybody. I mean, well, they damn sure sounded like they were close. They were making threats against a Hispanic individual at a track meet. They were jumping people at school. They were telling friends that they should kill people. I mean, they hadn't killed anybody yet, but it sounds like they were on the verge and on the way based on the text messages. And the fact that their supporters have the audacity to say that we can't hold our own accountable, but have every excuse in the book for these tyrants tells you everything that you need to know. Absolutely. And everything about this case has shown so much to society. Now, I did a post on my Facebook page, and I said how I felt. Okay, I'm gonna share with you guys my post that I put up on my Facebook, because I said, child, I'm trying to figure out when Sarah is gonna mention all of these things, because remember, she's supposed to be this investigative reporter. She's supposedly not biased, which clearly the only people that she attacks is black people. But she's supposed to be the fact finder, the person that regardless is going to tell the facts. Well, let me see how you spin these facts on these tyrants. We all know that she's going to move the goalposts. She's going to excuse the behavior and mirror the fellow supporters in moving the goalposts and saying, oh, well, yeah, maybe they said the N-word with the hard R, but they didn't kill anybody. As if all of the other acts are not extremely problematic. Let me read to you guys my post on my Facebook page, because the girls got every excuse in the book. Okay, like, if this information that we got on Austin Metcalf was on another black individual, they would feel like no matter what, like, let's say that Karmelo was the one who was deceased and Austin was the one who killed Karmelo. If this came up about Karmelo, there would be no excuse about it. They would be saying, you know, he had this behavior, It would be a whole different thing, but we see what it is giving and we see what is being said. Now, I was supposed to go over everything that happened today in court, but because I was so delayed in starting my live, it's already 11 p.m. Okay, they resume court tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to be there tomorrow. So I don't have the energy and I don't have the time to go over everything. Now, in the morning when it's time to go back to the courthouse, if I have time, I'm going to try to maybe do the live at that time and just go over everything and, you know, give my opinion on certain stuff. But I just want to just quickly show y'all how the goalpost has moved. So in my post, I said, wow, Austin and Hunter Metcalf were true menaces to society. They were a danger to the community and straight racist thugs per all the testimony that came out today. Wow, wow, wow. I thought the racist graffiti was bad for Austin and Hunter, but who knew they raised straight terrorist, evil thugs who hated black people to the degree that came out in court. Court revealed how racist they have been since they were kids and how they constantly assaulted black people. One sent a black girl to the hospital at 10. Can you imagine that? I said, these dudes were straight bullies. They would call the teachers the B word. They constantly got suspended and so much more. I wonder if lying ass Sarah Fields will report on every single racist thing they did and how they constantly use the hard ER when using the N-word. I bet her coverage of it will be very minimal, and she will exaggerate in place of the minimal coverage of what they had to say and her making excuses, okay? She will exaggerate the info on Karmelo and not equally call out the racist ass Metcalf thugs. Because after all, even though all she does is target black people, she aligns herself with white supremacists and Proud Boys, she wants us to think that she's not racist because even though the individuals that she targets are black people, she wants us to think that if she doesn't identify the black people that she's targeting by race, then that means that she's not racist. And that means that she doesn't have an agenda out for black people, even though the targets always are, in large part, who? Okay. So I'm waiting for the report, okay? I cannot wait to see how this is spun, honey. I said, I feel so bad for the parents who, and I meant whose children had to endure those thugs. And the people who still have to endure the twin that's left on the street to be a menace. Remember, I'm gonna pause reading right there. Remember how after the trial, Megan Metcalf went on TikTok and she talked about this incident with these cheerleaders, and she was like, oh, well, you know, and then she talked about how Hunter wanted to be in the courtroom when the verdict came out and how he was about to flip out, you know, because that's just how he gets. Remember that? Child, they raising straight thugs. I feel bad for the parents whose children had to interact with these tyrants. Now, I said, let's see. I said, ugh, what horrible parenting. And they've got the nerve to call Karmelo a watermelon with the little tyrants they raised. I said, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. So if you guys don't know, they wrote kill all black people in green spray paint along with the KKK and Hitler stuff. They talked about guns, how they would slap black people, how they recorded a black boy eating a banana, and had all these racist videos in their phone. How they said Eddie Parra was the N-word and so much more. I will go over all of it on my live. They are despicable. It's not even funny. The stuff on Karmelo does not even come close to the level of stuff they had in their phones and the text threads that they had, and how they would jump people at school. And I meant to put harass teachers. It autocorrect and put Harris, but I meant harass. The teachers, just horrible individuals raised by terrible parents. I said to raise thugs like that. Okay, I said to raise thugs like that, I can't see how you could possibly be a good parent. I meant could. I gotta fix that. And no, the last statement about the parenting, and you know, I was just making it clear that my opinion about their parenting is not a fact. That's just how I feel, okay? Like, what came out in court is factual stuff that's on their record, but my observation is how I feel. I don't think that you are a good parent if you have seeds that are doing all of this stuff in the community and just rolling around in society unchecked. I just don't believe that to be the case. Now, that's, again, my opinion. My opinion on their parenting is not a fact. What is a fact is the racist graffiti, the KKK, the Hail Hitler, the assault on a 10-year-old girl, and so much more. Now, in my comment section, ooh, they was pussy popping and backpedaling on a handstand, baby. It was all these excuses in the comments. You can just go through the comments and see how the goal has changed. The goalpost has moved. They have moved the goalpost to something totally different, and it is very interesting to watch. Now, despite me thinking that these little tyrants are menaces to society, I'm not a person that can't look at both sides. I think that some of the stuff that came out about Karmelo was problematic. However, if we put all of the bad acts of Karmelo and we put all of the bad facts of the Metcalfs on a scale and we weighed the scale would heavily tip over in the Metcalfs being the people of way more bad acts. Now, again, I'm not a person that can't look at the things that came out about Karmelo and think, that is kind of concerning. I'm not gonna hold you, like, what? Like, that's a little crazy. Like, the blood and the knife and the licking and all that is kind of crazy. But again, if we put that on a scale, like, you know what I mean? And then also, too, the information that came out about the fact that prior to that track meet, Carmelo Anthony saw the Metcalf thugs jumping somebody at a basketball game. So can you imagine you being a person, you saw these thugs in action. You saw how big they were. You saw how they jump people. You saw how they get down. And then when it comes to you at a track meet, you're by yourself because Eddie Parra, the person that they were calling the N-word and calling a punk and all that, Eddie Parra switched sides on you. Okay, now you by yourself, you done already seen these thugs jump people at a basketball game. So in your mind, you're probably thinking, damn, well, if I just saw these thugs at a basketball game jumping people, what will they do to me? You know? Now, again, I'm not saying that it was right for him to have a knife at the track meet. I said, like I've said at all other times, yes, it is something that is permitted in Texas, but it was not permitted on school grounds. As a person on that, just like critically thinking, I can understand why he felt the need protection. I can understand how there's these guys who have a history of going around harassing black people, doing all this stuff, jumping them, and all of this behavior, and you, just in case, want to protect yourself. I can understand that. Now, also, the temperature of a lot of their supporters was, oh, there's no chance that Judge Roach would be recused. There's zero chance that he'll be recused. That's not going to happen. These Carmelo Anthony supporters are delusional. If they ever think that Judge Roach, who never got a recusal, is going to get recused, they know nothing. Oh, this dream team is a joke. It'll never happen. Oh, the motion for new trial will be denied. It'll never happen, blah, 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 blah. Now that the judge got recused, and now that they said Carmelo has said about the blade, now they see how the court proceedings are going. Now all of a sudden, oh, well, we like, if it gets granted a new trial, that's what we want. We want it to be a new trial. Y'all was just saying a new trial would never happen. Now, I don't want you to confuse that for me thinking that I know the outcome of the motion. I don't. Again, it's still in the hands of the judge. It's still in the hands of this county that I don't have a lot of faith in. I think that the system seems to be very racist. So I don't want y'all to get that confused. But I found it interesting how all of a sudden it went from there's zero chance it will never happen and it won't happen to the judge get recused. And then now it's, oh, well, we actually change our mind. We actually do want him to get another trial. It's like, really?
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 Really? Oh, now you want him to get a new trial. Oh, now if he does get a new trial, you're not going to be mad about it. Oh, now it's like...
See how the tables turn?
Really, though?
Yeah.
Really?
He done beat his mama and
Now,
his daddy.
Tomorrow is going to be a continuation of the motion. They ended today with Mike Howard testimony. Tomorrow they're going to start the testimony of Toby Shook, and then the district attorney or the prosecution, then they're going to put on witnesses. Now, they said in court that they plan to put everybody, like all of their whole team on the stand.
Put her ass on there.
Which is like, y'all need y'all whole team on the stand. So I don't know if they're going to put their whole team on the stand or not.
The
or
whole
how
team
long
wasn't over there.
the proceedings is going to go. But after tomorrow, I'll have a lot more
The whole
time
team wasn't
to
under
be
the
able
tent.
to go line by line by line and tell y'all, like, what happened, how it came out, what was going on in the courtroom at that time.
Oh, wow.
Et cetera, et cetera. I'll be able to spend a lot more time
Okay, I
with
guess
you
I'm gonna
guys,
have
but
to
I
get
did
ready
not
to
want
get
to
back
go
in
to
here.
sleep without at least speaking to y'all and giving y'all something, okay? Because, baby, I done filled up my whole notebook. I have taken a lot of notes. Even with the information that we got today with Karmelo, I still believe that he was unfairly charged. I do not think that if he was not black, he would have even got the murder charge. I think it would have been manslaughter. So I do believe that the sentence is egregious. I do think that he should get a new trial. I do think that the way that the first trial was ran, I like even listening to Mike Howard give all of his explanations on why they did the gentleman's agreement. I just still don't understand why they did the agreement. Like it just, when I'm looking and I'm weighing things, I'm like, the scale still tips heavily for the Metcalf's behavior and their constant violence and, all of these things. Like, so, I don't know. We'll see how everything goes tomorrow. I will keep you guys updated. Make sure you have your notification bells on. Also, if you guys want to support the stream,
Okay,
y'all know that
I will
can
see y'all
support by
tomorrow. I
hitting
will
the like
be
button,
prepared. I
typing
will.
up the video.
Oh, she got some more on
if
here.
you want to support via Cash App, you can
These
via
plenty-
Cash
oh,
App
yeah.
Link at Night Media. And Bill Worski was like, yeah,
hold on.
something that Sarah Fields had did. And when Mike Howard was about to say which influencer he was talking about,
Okay, hold on.
influencers, he was calling out people that was, spreading misinformation.
Hold on, let me go.
Tomorrow, I will keep you guys goes. Y'all know that y'all can support by At Night Media. Right. A big focus on Bill Worski was calling out internet influencers, right? He was calling out internet influencers. He was calling out people that was, spreading misinformation. when Mike Howard was on the stand, there came a point to something that Sarah Fields had did, and when Mike Howard was about to say which influencer he was talking about, Bill Worski harried up and tried to shut him up on not saying Sarah's name. That's what it gave to me. Like, when I was looking, I gotta look specifically in my notes on what it was, but there was some incident that happened that involved some bullshit that she did. And when Mike Howard was about to say her name, like, Bill Worski tried to hurry up and move the conversation along. So then later, Mike Howard eventually got it out. He was they was talking about how there was misinformation on both sides. So they was yes, it was people putting out misinformation on both sides. So Bill Worski was there was these influencers, and he was calling the influencers out by name on the defense side. Okay, if you calling out all the influencers and you're being fair, right? And you're acting in good faith, then why not address the influencers on the opposite side equally? So, Bill Worski was yeah, there was these influencers on the left side and the right side. And then Mike Howard was Sarah Fields. He was Sarah Fields. Okay, so he was yeah, Sarah Fields was problematic for them. And then Bill Worski wanted to call out Tiffany Billions and all of these other people. So I just found that interesting, and I'm I be seeing her post particular things, and I be wondering girl, where you get that info from if the parents is under a gag order and they're not supposed to be speaking, and you claim that they not your source. I don't know who her source of this proprietary information that she always seems to have. They Bill Worski kept talking about how, oh well, we didn't want to put nothing in the filing because Tiffany Billions would leak it. But didn't Sarah always have exclusive proprietary information and stuff that she was sharing? If we're calling out influencers, why was her identity not said?
Dirty politics.
You know what I mean?
Dirty politics.
What's that about?
Dirty politics.
I'm just trying to figure out, what's that about? What's the source? Y'all saying that it ain't the parents.
Dirty politics.
She's saying that the parents are not the source.
Then who is the source?
Then who her source? Because before we knew that the court was gonna, because at first, remember, they only told us that there was gonna be a hearing on the 18th and the 19th. That was the only public information that we had, right? We only knew that the hearing was gonna be on the 18th and the 19th. That's the only thing they said publicly. There was no mention that there would be court on Friday. There was no mention on how long each day would be. But days before the hearing, she knew that the first day was going to be a half day. She knew that Thursday was going to be a full day. And she knew that there was going to be testimony on Friday as well. So I'm if the Metcalfs are not her source, where's she getting all this proprietary information? And why is Bill Worski calling out all of these influencers?
Mm-hmm.
And per her words, remember when she talked about me on her page when I released the surveillance footage from the court, and I showed that she was lying about everything that happened at the courthouse when she arrived and how things went, and the surveillance contradicted that when I posted it. She posted a snippet of what I shared and not the full thing. Now, to let them know, listen, I got the footage. I posted that and I put snippet. This is a snippet of a long video. She took the snippet and she posted it on her page, right? So she took the snippet, she posted it on her page, and she was like, hold on, let me see, what the hell did this heifer say? She said a bunch of bullshit. But anyways, my whole thing, I'm getting tired. My whole thing is, you know, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's it giving? Like, girl, how you got all these exclusives? Okay, how you got all this proprietary information? How you got all the inside details? And why, when Bill Worski was calling out influencers, oh, that's what she said. She said that she was the loudest voice. That's what she told me, child. I just remembered. So in her reply to me, she said that her coverage of the Karmelo Anthony case went further than anybody. She had the loudest voice more than anybody. She was the highest voice that anybody listened to. So clearly she supersedes everybody, right? She said that her coverage went further than anybody's coverage. And a lot of her coverage had BS and misinformation in there too. Mm-hmm. So why she wasn't mentioned? Now, I'm not saying that Bill Worski is her source. I'm not saying that the Metcalfs is her source. I'm just trying to figure out, well, who is? Again, I'm not saying that Bill Worski is her source. I'm not saying that she's getting exclusives from the prosecution. I'm not saying that. I don't know who her source is. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out who is the source though, right? Like, cause I just found that odd. Like, that was odd. That was just interesting. You know what I mean? Like, he calling out everybody's name, calling out their records. I thought, well, damn, it's about to get good because he about to call out Sarah Fields. He about to call out her record too, right?
No. Child.
Anyways, so I will talk to y'all later. I just found a couple of things interesting, and I'm interested to see how she will spin this. Now, if you guys did not see my footage for the surveillance of the court, where I match up the footage of when I arrived to the courthouse, when Sarah arrived to the courthouse, where I matched up what she said on her report to the footage that was in 4K that directly contradicts everything that she said.
Sarah wasn't there today.
Make sure to check those videos out, because she posted a little snippet on her page to try to manipulate, like, this doesn't prove anything. Well, yeah, not the snippet. That's just literally a snippet. Like, that's just a snippet. It's not meant for it to have all the info. The full video that I dropped has the full info. So if you guys felt like it was just the snippet and you didn't go to Bella Noche's and see all of the footage.
So y'all, they was out there clowning at some point.
Definitely go check that out. Now, with that being said,
but Sarah Fields is who Mr. Brown was going in on.
I'm gonna catch y'all later. Today was another day for the books. Shout out to the new Black Panther Party again. I shouted them out yesterday, shouting them out again. Shout out to them. Thank you so much for assisting in security and coverage, because there was a whole lot of going on. They made sure that I was straight. So shout out to them, and I will catch y'all later. I need to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock, child. I got to be up in literally a couple of hours. So
okay, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good night.
The one question that I...
Good night, good night, good night. Don't let the Metcalf bugs bite. Yeah, I'm going to set up another live before I go to bed about the case. I'm trying to find a decent picture. I'm sure I have one, but I need to go through my phone and delete a lot of stuff from over the weekend. Had a beautiful memorial service. I will say that. My brother went out well. He was laid to rest well. His class came out in full support. They showed up and showed out. If you're a part of Dallas DFW, he went to Carter. So his class, they did their thing. Got a lot of love. And then on Sunday, we went to a jazz brunch and released balloons down at Trinity Grove, or Cypress Trinity Grove. So I got to go in and delete a lot of videos and pictures that we shared out. So I will be better tomorrow, prepared. I'm going to try to make sure I do this tonight before I go to bed. So go ahead. If you see that I have a live set up, go ahead and like it. You know, motivate me to get out of my funk. Okay, so take this video tonight, like and share it. Some good gems was released. Didn't know that the Metcalf, Austin had, you know, put his hands around his mama's neck. Nor did I knew about the daddy, but and I knew about the graffiti. But 50 plus discipline reports, yeah, no, not 50 plus. Okay, y'all, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Can y'all still hear me? Let me see something. Have a good night.